Transition from the current African mission in Somalia, AMISOM, into the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS, has begun, with stakeholders agreeing to set up joint technical teams to work on implementing operations for the new AU peace mission in the Horn of Africa nation. The new mission that takes effect on April 1st is expected to last until 2024, when Somali forces will take on the Herculean task of securing their country. So how is this going to happen? NTV's Leila Mohammed explains AMISOM's endgame in Somalia.
At the onset of a new dawn in Somalia, key stakeholders agree that the key priority remains the threat of terrorism, as the country still hosts a significant number of active terror cells coordinated by Al-Shabaab.
From the threat assessment, it is observed that Al-Shabaab remains the main security threat in Somalia. Its strong sanctuaries remain present in Jubaland, Lower Shabelle, Middle Shabelle, and Galmudug. The use of IEDs remain Al-Shabaab's weapon of choice to carry out large-scale atrocity.
In order to keep the momentum in the pursuit of peace, ATMIS is expected to work under a concept of operations document that will, together with the Somali transition plan, give direction to the operations of the new mission. As Somalia prepares to say goodbye to AMISOM after 10 years in the next few days, many questions have arisen as to what the new formation will be, how will it look like, and what will be its mandate, and whether or not it will be able to undertake its mandate within the next 2 years.
Discussions should continue within the theater of operations to agree on which forward operating bases to hand over, to relocate, or to collapse.
What we're likely to see is a gradual and systematic drawdown, as well as an increase in the civilian component that is critical, especially in supporting the new mission of ATMIS. Now, that is also going to mean a recalibration and reconfiguration of the nature of not only the peacekeeping efforts in there, but the nature of engagement between the federal government in Somalia and the ATMIS forces.
Somalia federal government officials are calling for more civil-military coordination activities under ATMIS to enable local communities feel the positive impact of the peacekeepers' involvement in their day-to-day activities.
FGS is committed more than ever to ensuring its security forces are capacitated and equipped to the standard required for the achievements of the implementation of STB and the CONOPS set benchmarks.
On several occasions, Somalia has failed to constitute a new government, with a number of postponements of parliamentary elections.
Somalia needs to be able to complete its election agenda. As long as it remains suspended, there is very little viability of the objective of an ATMIS actually being achieved.
The government has come on board following engagements with the new outfit, expected to borrow its mandate from the Somali transitional plan.
This is a mission that is going to support capacity building when it comes to not just the military, but the police, the judiciary, as well as helping with other institutions. And so its mission is going to be expanded. However, the nature of the functions are largely also going to be determined by the priorities of the federal government of Somalia.
Somalia's defense ministry has acknowledged the achievements of AMISOM since it started operating in Somalia in 2007, and now says that it would be consolidated under ATMIS. Leila Mohammed, NTV.